Another day, another FPS game. However, this one's a little bit different. 5 days, 256,000 visits. Let me show you why it's gotten so much interest. So Flashpoint was made by Petrified TV and his team of programmers and everyone else, modelers, things like that. But the game is actually pretty solid. So let me walk you through some of the basics of the menu before we jump into any real gameplay. So you have different classes: the Assault, Engineer, Support, Recon. Sniping in this, in my opinion, is the most fun, and I'll show you why. However, for the sake of showing it off, we're going to go to the M416 and look at attachment. As you can see, you get so many different options. It all unlocks by weapon ranks, which obviously you get the more kills you get, and there's just so much customization to it as a whole, not to mention all these skins that you can unlock, with more I'm sure coming in the future. The game has 64 players. It is on a huge map. There's an easy way to change your classes down here. They do release Twitter codes over on their Twitter, as you can see, division23_Roblox, and then there's some stores where you can buy an operator, some skins, things like that, but we're not going to be doing any of that right now. I really just want to show gameplay, specifically sniping, because I find it to be the most enjoyable. So as you can see, the game is kind of built like Battlefield. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen Oscar's video about the game, but obviously I have to make a video out as well because it's honestly really interesting. I think the game so far, for not have been in development too long, I think it's been maybe 6 months, has come out pretty well. As with any game in like an early stage of alpha, there's going to be bugs and there's going to be issues, and a lot of tweaks need to be made. Personally, I don't like how big the maps are. I think that they're just a little too big. The cars are kind of annoying to deal with at times, and I think it really promotes just people hiding in the back of the map with snipers, which even though I like using snipers on this game, I don't enjoy the aspect of just hiding in the back of the map at all. That'll never be a game style that I would enjoy. I don't think I've hit a single shot yet, which is honestly kind of embarrassing. There's one kill. Nice. As you can see, the nice text pops up a little bit offset to the right side of your screen, showing that you got the kills. Now let's see if we can push up really close here. Probably not the best idea with a sniper, and we get RPG'd to the face. That is so unfortunate. I kind of want to show you guys the vehicles, because the vehicles are a pretty big point in this game because of how big the map is. So let me go all the way back to our base and see if I can get one. So here we just have Humvees. I don't know if there's plans to add more vehicles, but I'm sure there is. And with 64 player servers and how big the map is, like I said, vehicles are definitely necessary. Now, don't be worried. They're not super hard to destroy or anything like that. As you saw, we got killed by an RPG. There's things like little mini grenade launchers and whatnot. Not the easiest things to destroy, but definitely not impossible. I like that there is some balance to it. The maps overall, well, I believe there's just this one map so far. A little bit too much of open field for me personally. I think I'm gonna get out here and try to hit like a crazy long range snipe to show you guys. It's a lot more difficult than most games. A lot of bullet drop. Let's see if we can hit that. First try, we took that guy out. God, we're just the better player. It's just a flat out skill issue. Come on. There's another headshot there. Let's see if we can get the guys right next to him. Oh, wait, did I shoot the same dead body? Whoops. Well, we have this motion sensor, which obviously placing it down right now is not going to do anything. I can place a spawn beacon for my squad. There goes my spawn beacon. I was going to say I can place a spawn beacon for my squad. You have a pistol. Nice animations with everything, even like the reloads and stuff. Another big complaint about this is since they're so big and with 64 player servers, I'm really concerned about how well this game will run for the general population of people. Even with my setup, which is a 5950X, a 2080, like an over $2,000 computer setup, I'm on 60 frames right now. Barely pushing 60. Granted, I am playing on like max graphics and everything like that, but that's a lot of like power needed for a Roblox game that unfortunately I don't know if many people will have the ability to run. Where's this guy at? There we go. All right, we traded. I actually didn't know that trading was possible. However, with sniping being done, and you guys can see, I honestly really enjoyed it. I think it's fun to go for the crazy range shots, but at the same time, you don't always want to be stuck doing that. Let's go ahead and switch to the M416. And I don't know if we have any real attachments. I know we have this Delta Point sight, but do we have anything that could help us out with a recoil? Probably not. Yeah, okay, so I can get some aim down sight speed for my grip. And I also like that the attachments show you very clearly what they do. Plus 10% aim down sight speed. It's very easy to understand the attachment system, which I really like. You can also change the med box out to other things. I don't know why this just says HK416 and other stuff. That might just be messed up right now. I was gonna try to spawn there, but it looks like my team's kind of getting dominated, so maybe spawning at C will be the better play. But as you can see, guns pretty easy to manage. Obviously with attachments you'll have a better time for controlling the recoil. Pretty clean animations overall as well. Nothing like too crazy special, but for what it is, solid. And we just got saved. Oh my god. That could have been really bad. I really enjoy the gameplay. I do. I have my concerns with the map size, with the issues of the frames for like, lower end computers, but the idea and the concept is there. The execution needs a little bit more work, but overall, really positive outlook from here on out. I think Petrify and his team have done a really good job overall, and I could see it doing pretty well. It isn't holding the most amount of players, but like I said, I think it also does struggle to hold the general audience. I'm just going to go ahead and grab a Humvee and skedaddle as everyone else does. And I think my first move here is going to be to push over to C because that's a really nice center point to try to fight at. Or even, is there a way to pull up a map? I honestly don't know. But there is things like squad chat, team chat, all chat. Even when you type in chat, it makes a noise. The UI is also pretty good. I think it might be a little overcomplicated for people at times. Did I just get stuck? No, just hit a weird angle like that. Or maybe I did get messed up. Oh, okay. Let's get back around to fix that. But the UI could be a little much, especially at first look. It's a lot going on for a UI. So I wonder if they'll simplify that later in the future, but I'm honestly not sure. As you can see, we got out of the vehicle there at like max speed and fortunately did not die. See if we can go ahead and pick up that kill real fast. I want to see, do I have the grenade launcher? I do, but that guy's already on top of me. Oh, I want to show you guys exploding a Humvee, but I guess we'll have to do that later. There's 3 guys right there, and I don't think any one of my squad's anywhere close. Oh, there. He actually is. Let's go. Being able to squad spawn is huge. No, and I squad spawned and immediately jumped down. As this being kind of like a Battlefield style game, unfortunately there is spawn timers, but that's just so the map isn't constantly flooded with people, so it's an understandable thing. Like I said, the one thing that really does suck with these maps being so big is trying to get to places, and like if you're not using a sniper, man, like you literally have to just, you kind of just have to hope for the best and pray that you get a Humvee, because like shooting an M4 at range just isn't gonna work out at all. I don't know if that guy shot me from the island or if that was his teammate behind him. And once he's trying to grenade launcher me, whatever, the pistol didn't do me too much damage. That guy looked me up and he's so surprised about my 100,000 subs. Snipers are a little too dominant on this. It's a weird mix. I really would like to see the map shrunk down a lot. I think that'll help overall, like I said, with frame issues. I don't know if player counts need to be 64. I think that's just a bit much. Even like 32 or maybe like mid 40s would be a bit more understandable. There's a hit marker. There's another one. Man, it is really difficult to be hitting shots at this range, let me tell you. There's also sliding. I forgot to mention sliding is a thing, which is very useful. I think, let me get in this. I'm just going to drive up to them. Never mind, this seems like a death zone. And we're RPG'd again. Nonetheless, though, guys, there's not too crazy much I want to talk about. Kind of voiced my little concerns that I had. The, FPS issues, the player server size, things like that. The game is in a promising, a promising path. I don't think there's much. Can he see me and I can't see him? That's kind of whack. It isn't the best thing to ever happen yet. But like I said, very much like an alpha type of game. Needs a lot of work. It has a lot of room to improve, which I really like. And I'm really excited to see what happens in the future with it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.